I really think Zeldin is going to win in New York. That's the one that I think is the big one, okay?
We can also project that New York Governor Kathy Hochul will win her first full term in office, defeating Republican House Congressman Lee Zeldin.
It is almost beyond imagination that Fetterman could win, okay? So I think Oz will win there. I have a lot of hope for Oz because I feel like he's sort of cut from my cloth.
Here it is. Fox News can project that Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman will win the Pennsylvania Senate race over Dr. Mehmet Oz.
I do think Blake Masters is going to win in Arizona, as well as Kari Lake. Kari Lake, who I think of all of the people is sort of the real lock out of these guys for tomorrow. She has just become a media all-star. She is just laying it out with these nonsensical questions.
Midterms. Fox News projects Democrat Katie Hobbs will defeat GOP candidate Kari Lake out in Arizona for that gubernatorial race.
There it is. We are now projecting that Mark Kelly is the projected winner in the Arizona Senate race. Mark Kelly being reelected to a 6-year term.
Like, I really think the Senate, it could end up 54 Republicans. I know that's bullish. I'm very bullish on something like 54 in terms of the Senate for Republicans. I really am.
Raphael Warnock has won the runoff in Georgia 4 weeks after we held the midterms in 2022. The Senate, Democrats at 51, Republicans at 49.
And, as you know, it's possible that the Republicans are going to win a Senate seat in Washington State.
Thanks. The Republican Party needs to do a really deep introspection look in the mirror right now, because this is an absolute disaster for the Republican Party, and we need to turn back.
I suspect Tudor Dixon is going to take down Gretchen Whitmer after all the COVID lockdown insanity.
So we can project that Michigan Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer will prevail over Republican Tudor Dixon in that Michigan race.
Nevada, what's the guy's last name? Laxalt. Let's say he wins it. Let's say
you know he was DeSantis's roommate in college. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
There it is. That's the check mark.
Oh, wow.
Catherine Cortez Masto declared by our decision desk the winner of the Nevada Senate race with Catherine.
It's in the mirror now. It's in the back mirror, and we can say, AO, see you later. AO, see you later. And I really think there's a chance. And as I keep saying, we just got to get to a point where in America we can look in that back mirror and say, AO, see you later. Enough of her. Her reign of terror is almost over. I'm telling you, she's got a chance to lose this election. She really does. I think there's a chance we're not going to have much more with her. I think she could lose this election. I think anything is possible. That is how frustrated and sick of the woke people are. There's going to be this massive red wave, and that's partly why Biden is using the scary imagery. So the Democrats know they're in for an ass a whooping. That's what they're in for.
And there wasn't a red wave. That is a searing indictment of the Republican Party. That is a searing indictment of the message that we have been sending to the voters. They looked at all of that and looked at the Republican alternative and said, no thanks. The Republican Party needs to do a really deep introspection look in the mirror right now, because this is an absolute disaster for the Republican Party, and we need to turn back.
There is a certain set of political people who can get everything wrong all the time, and they somehow survive, right? Like a Bill Kristol or a Jennifer Rubin, some of these type of people. I would say you could go back to my track record. My track record is pretty solid.